Hi everybody and welcome. VCA number 20. Wow, 20. So just setting up the audio there. Hey, Butt Kicker says the one and only Superman. You're right. Boom, boom, boom. What's it? Up, up and away. Like that. Like that. Up, up and away. That's the one. This is a pretty epic day, to be honest. This is going to be a really epic VCA. Feeling good about this. We've had awesome momentum leading up into this VCA. Let's see what we can do, and we'll get the backlog of Axion from some of the other VCAs sold out. Let's see what we can do. Power up there. All those shrimps and fishes that have been selling out are regular auctions and VCAs. Get into this one. Get a lot of Axion while you can. These rates are probably, like I say, going to be a couple of days or maybe a week's worth. People are going to look back on this week and go, wow, that was pretty epic amount of Axion per ETH. Ingo Peterson's in the house. Hey, it's been a while. Good morning to you. Great that you could make it, and welcome to everybody as we have the live stream over the next hour. Just welcome on board and hope you enjoy this live stream of VCA number 20. We're just finishing auction day 174, and VCA day 20 is auction day 175, folks, 175, and this is an epic one. We've got Alex K, our moderator, in the house. Hi all, says Alex, so good to have you there, Alex. We've got 7 minutes to go in the regular auction here. That's pretty cool. We've got 703 million up for grabs, $76,400. The target is 20.15 at the current price of Axion, which is 000377, and we've got Ethereum at 21.15. So oversold because of the movement in the market prices, but the soft cap is there at 90%, which tries and gets you that 10% discount. But if the prices in the market move, then that moves the numbers around. So we've got $72,930 in there. Remember, 80% of that in a regular auction is used to buy Axion on Uniswap, and then it's given back to stakers. So we can see that we've got 154 million Axions being bought for $58,102 US, and that goes back to stakers like you and me. So that's pretty cool. And obviously we've got a big VCA coming up here, VCA 20. You can see that we're about 797,000, so around about 800,000 US dollars worth, 2.1 billion Axion. Now that obviously includes predominantly, it's got 500 million in there, plus it's got all the roll-ups from previous VCAs, so mixed in there. So about 1.6 billion there to sell out in addition. So pretty cool indeed. Let's watch out if we can really hit hard on this amount. It will really catch us up because the VCAs at 500 million have been doing pretty well and selling out, so it bodes well. So all right, let's get into some of the comments here on the chat as we enter. So Prana says, Prana's in the house. Hey yo. So good to see you, Prana. And Axion today's in the house. Robbie, let's go. So that's cool to have you there, and it's going to be fun times. We've got 5 minutes to go, folks, in this regular auction day. 174. We're about to start 175. It's auction day 175 or VCA number 20, and we've got an epic day for number 20. Couldn't ask for better. 2.11 billion. This has a good ring to it, and we've had a really good, as I say, really good momentum leading up into this VCA. So we sell out. This is super bullish. Even if we get a good amount sold, let's say we get up to 50%, that'd be super bullish. So looking forward to that. Yeah, really cool stuff going on. Now let's quickly check out the price while we go. We've obviously, the price had a little run overnight. This is the 1 hour chart. Let's go check it out before we finish the auction. So you can see that we're up at about 000. We were down at about 00037. That's back. We're back there now. We had a little run up to 000415. So very nice indeed, and then back down again. So that's just the way we're just moving sideways. You can see that now in the chart with their 1 hourly. Just got to move a sideways pattern going on, and you can see that from all the way back here. Let's go to the one daily. Let's go to the daily chart, and we can see that we broaden out there. We're looking pretty good. We've got awesome news coming up, folks. Awesome news. We've got this big VCA. We've got the IEO airdrop. Everything's happening. Remember, the 7th is the cutoff to qualify for the airdrop if you're a max share staker. So the 7th for that one. Make sure you get it in. And look at that. It's just looking very good. I'll get rid of the arrow. It's probably a bit of a distraction there. And we've got that red candle, and we'll break out of that descending triangle there. But we are moving sideways in the hourly chart, so we'll just break out and move up there. Maybe a bit of a U, a bit of a parabolic. Let's watch that one. We've just been sort of quietly simmering in the background, having really good fundamental results. Staking's going well, auctions are going well. Now we just need the price to catch up with that, so pretty cool. All right, so 3 minutes ago, folks, we are climbing up there. Let's go out of the daily view, and let's quickly jump. We've got 10.3 million US dollars in liquidity. That's really nice. We've got 746,000 in daily volume. That's on softer, just on the soft side of medium, really. And we've got 1,500 ETH in there versus 13.7 billion Axion. Yeah, not too bad. There. All right, where else are we going now? So yeah, a bit of a mixture of buys and sells there going along. I haven't been following it too much today. Been out helping somebody get into crypto, actually onboarding them, going to their house, helping them on board onto crypto. They're brand new to crypto, so just helping them set up MetaMask wallets. What else have I been doing? Putting all the favorites, making sure all the sites are legit, so the contracts are legit. Yeah, so that's pretty interesting. Just educating them on how to use the MetaMask, how to check what the importance of security, all that sort of stuff. CoinGecko, you name it. So that was a bit of fun, helping somebody brand new to crypto get on board, and they're going to be investing in at least 1 or 2 different cryptos. So pretty cool on that one. Alex says Hex is looking good today. Richard RH got everyone excited with his 7 days tweet. Yeah, I saw there's a new one out there. I didn't see the 7 days. That's brand new. So yeah, that's certainly reignited. If there's a deadline on that, then I haven't seen that myself. I saw another one with another breakdown, but I haven't missed that one. So good pick up there, Alex. John Atkins, hi everyone. Feel free to post that, Alex, in the chat. I think you can post that. That link to the RH tweet if you want to. Go for gold on that. John Atkins, hi everybody. Good to see you, John. Let's go back to the auction. I think we must be just about done on that one. Let's go to this one here. Let's go to the big page. Yeah, we've got 1 minute to go, folks. We've got the auction price is 5.2% cheaper than the Uniswap price. Uniswap is at just over 9.1 million per Axion per ETH, which is tremendous, right? Just amazing. This week we've had a lot of 9 million numbers, pretty impressive. Almost 10 million, remember, and we're at 9.6 million per ETH. I think this week's going to be remembered well, and because I'm pretty confident that we're going to get a move up on that price. With the news and events coming up, despite this week's price performance moving sideways up and down that trading pattern, really struggling to break past that 000415 and get up to that 0045 mark. That's really quite important. But things move fast in crypto, and we could see a big move in that price very fast indeed. All right, so 9 seconds to go, just about finished this regular auction. This is a Gone Burger. Congratulations. If you got in there, you would have got a 10% bonus in Axion, plus you would have got a 5% discount to market. You would have got 9.6 million Axion per ETH. Very cool indeed. So very nice. So congratulations to you. Now we're going to wait till it resets for the VCA number 20. That's number 20. And that's auction day 175. This is going to be exciting. Let's see what happens in the opening hour. We don't know. We've had some impressive momentum for the last, say, 8 days or so. Been having some epic auctions. We're going to be looking forward to this one. And I hope we really have a big hit at it and get that sold out. So if you're a shrimp, a fish, any new person Axion, get in there, get some of that awesome 10% wrap Bitcoin you'll get back, plus up to 10% discount, most likely, depending on market conditions, as well to Uniswap. So 2 really good benefits there. Obviously, you have to end up out of a VCA, you have to minimum stake it for 120 days. Compared to a regular auction, which is 60 days. But there's super bonuses for staking long now. There's the longer pays better, which is over 300% for 15 years, and you get that instant wrap Bitcoin from all the VCAs every week. Plus, you got to get you're going to get that special Your Shares campaign, which gives you up to 20% for 15.2 years as well, and 6% for 350 days if you stake. So you get those two bonuses together, longer pays better, and your vote, Your Shares campaign. So pretty neat. I hope I get that one right. So there we are. So we got the tweet there. We're going to check that out once the VCA sets up. John Robinson says, "Hey, Suitman, hey everybody." Hey, welcome, John Robinson. Welcome, obviously, again, John Atkins. I see the Connect financial portal was released some hours ago. Not fully functional, but yes, you can get the credit card waiting list. Oh, that's really great, John. I'll see whether I can find that or not while we're on live. And there you go, Suitman. Sorry, a bit off topic. Richard Hart. So no, that's pretty cool. We'll have a look at that. We've got plenty of time to talk about that. John Robinson, over 10 million per ETH again in VCAs. Let's see what the startup amount is. We're waiting for it to reset. There we are. So we've got two. Oh, there it is. You're right, John. Just over 10 million. Look at that. That's a starting amount. Very attractive. So pretty cool. And we've got the Uniswap rate, which we already had at 9.1 million per ETH. We've got 2.12 billion, folks. 797,000 US dollars. Let's see if we could smash this out of the park. Like I say, if we hit double VCA, so if we hit $1 billion, I think that'd be a very good, strong result. But if we can do even better than that and get way higher, or even close to a sellout, that'd be epic. And then we'd wash up all that unsold stuff from particular VCAs. So some of the VCAs have been selling out, some of them were mixed percentage, and so this is what's all those mixed percentage ones are in here. And if we can deal with that, it'd be pretty epic. Especially if we've got Securitas IEO coming up, and we've got the airdrop, and we've got other news coming as well. So look out for that. I think that's pretty exciting. And eventually the price will catch up, right? Eventually the price will catch up. All right, so let's have a look here. So we've got, what else we got here? We got, John Robinson says, I just registered for the Connect card. I'm going to try and find that, John, if I can. And Alex K says, hi, John Atkins, John Robinson. C4, another sellout coming up. Let's go, C4. I like that. Peace out to you. C4, that's really bullish. Hey, sir, glad to see you once again. Hey, always a pleasure, Mr. Farage. And hi again, Patricia, with big purple heart for everybody. Alex says, welcome, everybody. So let's go and let's do this fast sell. Absolutely. So once again, we've had lots of fishes and little accounts going. So if you're one of those, get in there, get some Axion, become part of the Axion community, get your stakes in, start earning that minimum 8% Axion per year, plus the Axion dividends from the regular auctions, and the wrap Bitcoin instantly to your wallet in the VCA auctions. Obviously, the longer you stake, the more shares you get, and the more shares you get, the more rewards you get. That's simple, folks. That's Axion in a nutshell. Plus, we've got those extra bonuses now with Axion Launch, where we're going to get launch pads with the new strategic partners, with airdrops, and with IEOs, in other words, initial launches, and you get a lot of upside potential value from those as well. And there's lots more to come, folks, lots more to come. So let's look for that. So we need 208.2 ETH at the moment to sell this out. The Axion price is 000375. Now we do get a bit of playfulness with the price at the beginning and end of particular auctions. Today would be a perfect one for that because there's so much Axion in there. So we'll watch to see whether we get any big plays, any cycling plays from whales, sharks, or dolphins even. So we'll watch out for that. And we could get quite a bit of volatility as we experience this VCA, so don't be surprised. Otherwise, it might just be pretty typical, and we're just looking for some ETH to go in there. So we're going to find out. We have lots of different fun. As you see, the beginning and ends of these auctions, we get some surprises, and we really enjoy that. It's just part of the excitement that's in Axion with the daily auctions, and we're on auction day 175, folks. VCA number 20. Boom, boom. Number 20, there we are. You saw it here first. Pretty cool indeed. So welcome everybody to Axion VCA number 20. It's going to be epic, and we're going to watch out. We're already a couple of minutes in, about 4 minutes in. We're going to see what we can get with the Ethereum coming in the opening hour. There's a 24-hour auction. This is the opening hour. We're going to watch it and see what happens there. All right, so I want to get into... I'm not sure where the connect thing is, so we're going to just jump. We won't try and jump off the auction yet. We'll try and stay here for the first few minutes and cover this just in case we get some early Ethereum in the first 10 minutes. Don't want to get too surprised. Sometimes it comes on this page. This is the official Axion staking platform. This is the view that you get on there for the auction, and this is the Axion Today dashboard. Both of these links are in the video description, so if you're new to Axion and you haven't seen these, hit the links below and you can pull out these. The official Axion staking platform and the Axion Today dashboard, both useful, working together to give you lots of information, so pretty cool. So we're looking forward to that, and we've got total 800,000 basically in the auction, but we need, let's go back to this one here. So we've got 800,000 here in the total, but actually we only need to sell out 725,000 US dollars worth, so that's about 210, 211 Ethereum to sell out. So so that top mark there, which is 797,000, includes the 10% bonuses, so pretty cool that you can get discount to market, that is. So very cool. Axion Today says, here we go. So yep, certainly true. And Patricia O, 2 O's, let's go. Yeah, or 2 O's, let's go. And Mr. Frost says, let's sell it fast. Yeah, so we're looking pretty good. Once again, if you're interested in going in today, let us know in the chat. We always like to know if anyone's participating in the auction in the chat. Always gives us a bit of excitement to follow your journey as well as you enter the auction. And obviously exit it. You always get 10% wrapped Bitcoin immediately back to your wallet. There's lots of staking bonuses as well when you withdraw and stake if you stake longer. So that was pretty cool. We actually will check that out during the live stream. Let's go. Obviously, yeah, 7 days to go, says Richard. So that's a pretty bullish one. I might pull that up on one of the channels, and we'll see whether that's worth looking at today. Sometimes you get more ETH in this one, so we might just stay with the Axion Today dashboard. That might actually give it in first. Got a few there, transactions coming in. This is the activity monitor. And I did see quite a few stakes getting in there for max shares before the VCA opens. People are well aware that they can get more wrapped Bitcoin if they get in today than getting in after today, especially with this 2.1 billion up for grabs. So that was pretty amusing. Let's actually have a quick look back now, just quickly for 30 seconds, and we'll check that out. So we had lots of max shares. So here's 1 million, 2 million, another million. So people getting in there, 2 million and 1.2 million. So all sorts of new accounts probably upgrading. Look at these crabs, all new accounts there, getting in there, max shares. Look at it, love it. This is all in the last 2 hours, 3 hours. Very cool. Small accounts, heaps of them. So that's what we want to see, folks. We want to see that. That's a good telltale, anecdotal evidence of all the new accounts coming in. So great to see that. All right, let's have a look here. So welcome. Where are we up to here? So hi, Superman's Bags Full's in the house. Hey, Bags Full, good to see you again. And Patricia, hey Paul, Axion Today, and Bags Full. Hi, Patricia Faraz. Hi all. Patricia, hey there, and Bags Full, hi. So lots of welcomes to the community members, everybody that's joining on board. Good to see you. And I'm live here from New Zealand, so we're in the future. So I'm actually broadcasting from the future to you. It's currently 7:11 p.m. on Friday. So hello to you from the future. Occasionally, some people might also be pretty close to where I am in time, but that's the way it goes. All right, I was going to pick up just that tweet, see whether I can see that. Richard Hart. Okay, let's have a look. Let's pull it up. This is just a bit of a side topic, but something worth getting into because it does impact potentially Axion holders with the Hex. The Pulsechain snapshot. So we'll pick this up and see whether we can get any insights into that. So it's got here, I love to see the sacrifice phase start in 7 days. If you've got ideas, I'd love to hear them right now. And I'd love to see the sacrifice phase. Well, that's pretty bullish. Heck, that's fast. And if that's the case, that's going to be interesting. So if you're not familiar with that, we'll talk about that during the live stream. So basically, Hex is obviously the founder, Richard Hart's going to fork Ethereum with the Pulsechain. Oh, look, there's 9.33 ETH in there. We're in $32,088. Woohoo! Strong start, folks. Strong, folks. That's awesome. We're in the money. So that's obviously 10% wrapped Bitcoin is going to go back to the bidder who bid that 9.33 and $32,000. That's a strong opening. And boy, oh boy, that took me off surprise again. So like I said, it's going to be a fun VCA, 24 hours long. We're already 10 minutes into it, 11 minutes. And we've got that 9.33 ETH. 10% of that's going to go back to the bidder. 85% is going to go back to you and me as stakers. Make sure that your address is registered on the Axion staking platform, and you'll be getting wrapped Bitcoin divs immediately. And that's based on your share percentage. So the more shares you have compared to the total amount of shares, the more of that reward you will get. And that's the way it works, folks. And then 5% is going to go back to the Axion Foundation for marketing development and for awesomeness. Okay, so let's add in the awesomeness there. So 9.33, awesome stuff there. And yeah, woohoo, awesome. So what's that, about 5% sold out already on the open. So nice one to see that one. Let's go back to the chat there. And let's see if we can keep up with this chat. So then we Lambos is in the house, so let me have a look here. Let's go back down. I'm just a bit behind here, and smash that like button. Says Axion today. Thanks Robbie for that. And Bags for what's that I see? Is Hex doing a fork? Yeah, Hex is doing a fork of Ethereum. They're going to make the fees super cheap, and they're going to have lots of special features in there from the looks of it. Basically, they're going to copy, at this stage, looks like they're going to copy all the ERC20 tokens over onto Pulsechain. That means you're going to get double bags. That's free double bags. Now, will the sum of those two be more expensive, be more valuable? We'll find out, but lots of game theory. The second component, so that's free. If your strategy, you do nothing, you're going to have copy of your bags on, for most things, on particularly your unstaked stuff, I guess. Needs a little bit more clarity on that. Certainly the Hex is going to be, stake is going to be snapshot over, but we'll watch out for that. Also, they're going to have a sacrifice bucket where you can put particular coins in there, and that will probably give you more of what they call token X, which may be very well the Pulse token. So we're still waiting to find out more news on that. But that's pretty much the FOMO, folks. That's the way it rolls. So that's pretty exciting news. I think that's going to be pretty positive. We're going to get more info on that. So 7 days, boy, getting a date in. That's why Hex started pumping. So you can see that Hex is going back up towards 0.003 cents again. Very bullish on that one, and that's over here. So there we are. We'll keep monitoring that because it's mutually beneficial, and we'll keep that one up there. So all right, let's go back to the auction. We're waiting for that bidder to come in. We've got 46 minutes to go, folks. That's quite a long way to go. So we've got a lot of excitement to come up here, and we've got a few topics to talk about as well. Hopefully I'll get through with them all, and hopefully that will be some insights as well. Axion, there we go, broke the ice on this auction. Hi Lambos, Axion Daisy is Food TV. Yes, it's going to be called Pulsechain. Yeah, and it's a big deal. It's getting a lot of traction, well beyond Hex, deeper into the crypto market. So watch that one. And Mr. Frost says, great first bid. Let's go, Axion. Boom, boom, says Mr. Frost. Absolutely. Axion's on fire. And JJ. Hey, JJ, good to see you. Hex isn't forking heart, is forking ETH. Hex isn't forking heart. Yes, that's correct, JJ. Hex is forking ETH. That's correct. So if I have Food TV, so if I have 5 million Hex in my wallet, will I get 5 million Pulsechain too? You'll get what they call P-Hex, something like that, like a Pulse Hex version. And then there will be Pulsechain as well, but we're just going to see how that works, and that may be related to the bucket. That's the sacrifice bucket. So Food TV, no wonder my Hex bag up to 6-figure. Well done, Food TV. You're a star. 6-figure star. I think it's going to get a lot bigger than where it is at the moment. JJ, and bring all copy of ERC20 tokens on Pulse, possibly Axion, probably not. Yeah, some people say that, but it'd be a bit surprising if he decides to leave a few ERC20 sale, but we'll see. He's certainly going to be, from the looks of it, he might ring fence very large whales on the ETH chain. So there's a lot of stagnant, ETH whales that have been up around 150,000. Heaps of those. He's probably going to ring fence those. So it's not out of the picture, but I think that he'll probably just hopefully snapshot virtually all the ERC20s and not miss anyone out. That'd be much better for him, at least publicly anyway. No, you get no Pulse. You will get Pulse equivalent of ERC20 token Hex. That's correct. JJ, I am pretty sure there will be Pulse Axion too. Yeah, I'm pretty sure about that too, Alex. JJ, it would be cool. So yeah, absolutely. And Jonathan G, hello, Jonathan G, good to see you. Very cool indeed. But that is pretty big FOMO news there. Pulse starts in 7 days. If you've got ideas, love to hear them right now. That's pretty FOMO for sure. Let's go back to the Discord just for a second. I don't know if there's been any announcements today. I haven't checked on the announcements shed, so no, that's no announcements today. Expecting some news pretty shortly within the next 24-48 hours. We'll see what we get there. Let's have a quick look at Bitcoin. 56,194, just sitting around at that mark, isn't it? And Ethereum sitting at 3,500, very bullish. Binance Coin come back a bit. That looks like a bit of value in there, 625. And obviously Dogecoin had another rampant rise, pretty neat. And I think we're going to get a bit of movement in the altcoins at the moment. I think we're just going to start picking up that. We had a few hours during the day where it was red, but I think we're getting a bit, the altcoin's going to start really can move. That's my opinion. And obviously stuff like that. So Cardano ADA, my understanding is they've got big news coming out in the next 6 to 8 weeks. Looking forward, they had a bit of a run. Expecting that to really move even further. That's an all-time high up at that level. Expecting that to really push even higher with the smart chains and stuff, smart contracts coming out. Next level blockchain, apparently that's coming up. Years of development. Looks like that's going to come into play. And obviously, yeah, moving up there through the top 10. Yeah, very exciting. It's looks good. So let's see what happens with the price at the moment. We've got obviously Hex is moving up past 3 cents. Man, Hex could just rally, like I said earlier. It could go to 6 to 8 cents, and it could go past that to 14 to 16, and then well past that. Don't be surprised what FOMO is going to do to that Hex price now it's in the cents mark, especially with a deadline for the Pulsechain and the sacrificing. Oh boy, they pump the price up, and then there's a high value, put it into the sacrifice bin, and then they're not supposed to expect anything, but of course they're going to get in return some sort of X token / pulse. So that's some of the strategies that's going on there. Their simple strategy is just to do nothing, just to make sure you have as much ERC20 tokens as you got, and then that will all get snapshopped over to the Pulsechain. You'll have 2 copies, and then we'll see how it goes from there. Obviously, Pulsechain is going to be much cheaper. Cheaper on the fees, and that's the game theory. So if you haven't watched out many things on that, go and have a check it out. Do your due diligence, of course, but that's kind of what's been happening in that space. Oh, we got some more ETH in there. We're up to 10.55. Boo, boo, boo. We're on to the money. Boom, 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 boom. 10.55. We're partying on now. So this is big time. This is big time. So this is more wrap Bitcoin dividends to your staking platform. So make sure your account's registered, especially if you have stakes before the 23rd of February. Make sure your one is registered to make sure that you qualify. 0.485 Bitcoin so far, $27,200. Awesome stuff. And the total Bitcoin is 0.57. That's the total amount if you spent 100%. But obviously 85% goes to stakers like you and me. Pretty cool in there. Let's go see the actual portfolio and check out to see whether we can find that first bidder. Not showing up there. There he is. But first bidder, a shark came in. Sharks. So the sharks can be friendly. They can be friendly sharks. Anyway, so as long as they stake long, right? Yeah. So there are Bitcoin bid at 9.33, and that was from a shark. They got 10% back, $3,200 in wrap Bitcoin, 0.571 Bitcoin to them, and then of course 4.851 Bitcoin went back to stakers. Very cool indeed, and that's 27,000. Nice one. That's what we see, and we just got another bid in there, so looking good. All right. Oh, we just got some more in there. We're just going some more. This is crazy. All right, so we're up to 13.55. Ethereum, awesome stuff. $47,000 already. Represent, peace out. So yeah, we're partying here. This is all good old New Zealand's partying with the VCAs. So pretty exciting stuff. I do love these auctions. They are exciting. And 0.7 0.7 Bitcoin now, or 0.829 if you go do the 100% of Ethereum. It's really cool. 40,000 bucks, 47,000 in there, and we're only 20 minutes in, folks. Only 20 minutes in. If you got a drink, grab a drink and celebrate. Very cool. Now, imagine if we did this run rate through the whole 24 hours. We'd be selling out that 207 pretty quickly. So that's pretty epic. And I'm not even including if we did it every 20 minutes, but if we did it every 2 hours or something. So what's that? 207 divided by 13.5. That would be 15 hours at this rate. If we do just 13.55 ETH per hour, that'd be 15 hours, and we would sell out at this current rate. So very cool. But we did that in 20 minutes, of course. So that run rate's even faster. That's a third. So what's that? What did I say? 15. So that'd be 3 hours, 5 hours, wouldn't it? if we divide that by 3. So pretty cool. Alright, I've got to catch up with this chat. I think I got a bit behind. I do apologise for that. Hey, welcome everybody who's watching. Subscribe, like and share. Hit the bell for further notifications. Of course, if you're interested and new to Axion, we've got lots of great videos on staking, on auctions, and on the liquidity mining. Those are the 3 main products that Axion offers. You stake it, minimum 8% inflation. You get return, pretty awesome. And of course, on top of that, you get dividends from Axion and dividends from Wrap Bitcoin as well as some airdrops and other things that's coming up. Lots of exciting stuff in Axion for sure. All right, let's quickly go. Don't want to miss out any of that ETH going in there. Let's go back to the chats here. Check out some of the stuff. What am I going? I'm not get too far behind. Hi Lambos, great first bid. That's where we're up to. We're past all that. JJ says, I'm pretty sure there will be Pulse Axion 2. It would be cool. So hello, I think is where I was up to. So Alex K's got a nice bad food TV. I hope just staked and not just sitting in the wallet. True that. I wonder actor the snapshot with Hex will be a sell-off after snapshot. Well, that's probably will be the case. Food TV. I imagine that will happen. Good morning, Superman. Good morning, Aunt Willie. Hey, good to see you. And Food TV, I had 10 million Hex stake for 15 years already. Well done on that, Food TV. And JJ, people are going to burn Hex to get Pulsechain to pump price. That's correct. That's the idea, is that people will burn the Hex. They'll pump the value, then burn the Hex. It'll be worth a lot. Go in there and they'll get more of token X / Pulse. And that looks to be the strategy for people that are willing to burn or send it to the sacrifice address, I should say. I'm not fully sure. Not sure if I've actually heard Richard say that it's actually going to be burn address or just a bin. So I'm not sure of that. So if you can clarify that for me in the chat, let me know, because I haven't watched everything that he said. But there, we're up to 15.05 ETH. Woohoo! Party time! Party time! So 15.05, $52,272. This is wicked, and we're at 0.7 Bitcoin, and we're still climbing that. That Bitcoin's going to update shortly, but that's really cool. Let's go back to the official Axion dashboard, see what that says. Pretty much the same. So very nice there. Man, this is an epic opening. This is really bullish. We've had a super bullish week, and this is no change so far. So if we can keep up this momentum during the 24-hour period, we'll be sold out in no time, and that's looking good. All right, so let's keep going here. We're up to, let's go here. X token is meant to be convertible to Pulse once it launches. That's correct. That's the way I imagine it, Alex. The ratio will grow every day during the sacrifice phase based on the both time and the total sacrifice. And the earlier you sacrifice, you get more, right? So there's a 4% bonus discount or something as each day you get less. Plus there's also some rewards I heard floated around, so we'll have to see what those are as well. Hello Patricia, says Aunt Willie, and Wrap Bitcoin dips keep rolling in. Sex Alex, that's right. Wrap Bitcoin. So if you're new to Axion, get staked with some Axion, and you'll start getting those sweet Wrap Bitcoin divs on 4 VCAs per week. And obviously we've got this mega VCA number 20 on at the moment, 2.1 billion Axion up for grabs. So if you want to get in, use the link below, hook up your MetaMask wallet, put some Ethereum into the auction. All you have to do is go to this link here, click send max after you've hooked up your MetaMask wallet, send that there, bid in whatever you're going to bid in, whatever it's 1 ETH or whatever, you send it in, it will go into the auction, and you will get an awesome rate at the moment. Look at that, started off at 10 million per Axion, which is up at the record levels at the moment, and plus you're going to get 10% Wrap Bitcoin immediately, not at the end of the auction in 24 hours, but immediately into your wallet. So consider that if you're looking at investing in Axion. Very cool indeed. Obviously, we've got well over 100 billion people that have max shared now for 15.2 years. That makes Axion stand out in the marketplace big time. It is a big valuable asset. The fact that the people have the propensity to stake that long is very attractive to a lot of projects, and projects are coming to Axion, and Axion's already in negotiation with other projects for IEOs and airdrops and things like that, so watch out for that. Hey, look, we just had some more ETH in there, so 16.14. We are partying in here, partying in the house, and it's a Friday, so it was a party time. So cheers, another drink for you. Grab yourself a drink, whatever that might be. Pretty cool, 56,000 US dollars, and we are climbing. The wrap Bitcoin's climbing towards that one. Actually, we've done 0.92 Bitcoin total, but 0.78 goes to stakers. That's 85% of the Ethereum. 10% goes back to the stake bidder, and 5% goes to Axion Foundation for development and marketing. And some exciting stuff. They're doing some amazing stuff, and I'm looking forward to some of it. It's very cool. All right, so let's go back up to the chat here. I'm just about up to date, I think, but. Axion is getting bigger, people. Good job, says Food TV. It is. Axion wallets apparently are climbing. Need to get some more data on the wallets, but they're definitely climbing. Might actually go to the Axion stats and see if we can check out and see those numbers. Axion Day, like the stream, give Superman some thumbs up, some love. Yes, hit that like button, subscribe button, hit the bell for further videos, and of course share if you're willing. Pretty cool, and obviously I love your comments in the chat. Very cool indeed. So thanks for that, Robbie from Axion Today. And the Hex Healer, good morning, people. Hey, good to see you again. It's been a while, actually. So it's good that you're able to make it this morning. And Alex K says, same as with the adoption amplifier, you sacrifice it with no expectations. That's correct. Alex is right. And if those funds are later used to swap into Hex, I guess that works too. Positive for the price. True that. I was hoping this auction won't sell too quick to leave something for snipers at the end. I think we're beginning the snipers at the beginning, Alex, but I think we've got a lot to sell, so there's a lot of room for people to get in there. So 2.12 billion, and that's like 4 VCAs now, 4 VCAs, and look at the prices at 801. Look, and we've got the actual Axion prices. It's gone to 000379. We'll move that to the hourly candle because there's a bit more granularity there. I'll try and hide all the. Is it going to hide? Oh, it's only hiding that. But yeah, so here we are, just pushing up just a little bit. Let's see where that heads. Obviously, if the price of Axion goes up, that means that more ETH is required to sell out the VCA. That's how it works, folks. The higher the Axion price goes relative to Ethereum and stuff, the more that's required to sell this out. So very cool. And we're at 16.15 ETH. We're only 28 minutes in. This is an epic start, a great start. We're continuing the momentum that we've had in every other auction over the last week. Very cool. And I'm just failing to remember time. I think we only had one auction that was a little bit lower than expectations, like dramatically so. But everything else has been booming. You can see the previous completed auctions here. We've got 500 million, 200 million, 612 million, all sold out. 200 million again, so very cool. And we had 1 billion, looking good too there. So it was very bullish indeed. And then we had 98, 97 for this one here, which was a pretty good go at that as well. And then all these selling out pretty much. Very cool back there. So that's the last sort of 10 days. And there we are. So look at these rates. We had 9.7, 9.8, 9.2, 9.2. This is very high historically. You can see that by if we go back to the second week, third week, that's really high. Getting in the nines is super high. And the further we go back, the even more impressive it is. Right back to March. So today's rates are historical in terms of the level. 10 million. Man, if you get 10 million ETH, that'd be super duper. That'd be record setting. So we're watching out for that. All right, so let's go back to the activity. We're going to check that out in a second, and we're going to see some of these bids that came in. So here we go. So we had this first bid, which was a shark, 9.33. They get 10% of their Bitcoin back. The Ethereum is turned into 100% of the Ethereum is turned into Bitcoin. They get 10% back immediately to their wallet. 85% goes to stakers and 5% to their foundation. Then we had a little shrimp come in, very cool. $1,000. They got $100 cash back and Bitcoin, very cool. And then we got another shark came in, $3,200, and once again they get 10% cash back, $320. And then we had another shark. So lots of sharks, folks. Sharks are in the house. Yeah, it's dangerous in the waters. Get out of the waters. Now we've got a lot of sharks there today. We've had a lot of shrimps and fishes from previous auctions. So the sharks are back in play, and we've got 3 ETH here. They've come out for the big VCA number 20, 2.1 billion. The sharks have come out to play. They see the 10 million Axion per ETH. They smell something good there. They know it's a record level amount. So the sharks are onto it. So you fishies and shrimps out there, if the sharks follow the sharks, because they're off to the feeding frenzy. So that's the way to play it. $1,000 there, and we've got another shrimp there who's onto these sharks, and they're gone in with a 1.5 ETH, and they got 10% back, 500 there. So very cool. They're definitely counting up there. I'll go back to the auction here and watch that. So we're 30 minutes in, folks, and we've got also awesome start so far. All right, let's get back to the chat and see where we go from there. Axion Day says, big smile, Paul, and Robbie has more hair. Ah, right, okay, sorry about that. And Jeff S. Crypto Cyclops, great work, Superman. Hey, Jeff, always great to have comments like that, much appreciated. And a bit, yeah, actually today and a bit, yeah, sure. That's pretty hilarious. Sorry about that one. All right, so where are we off to here? So yeah, big news. Richard Hart's put out the fork. I'd love to see the sacrifice phase start in 7 days. So it's an indicative date. If you've got ideas, I'd love to hear them right now. So that's very teasingly suggestive of a firm date. And yeah, so we'll watch out for that one. And what else we got here? So we got a Bitcoin. Let's have a look at the gas prices at the moment. I'll just check it out. Gas, the fast gas is 53 Gwei, so that's where that's at the moment. And let's pull up the actual gas now page. Always good to check up and see what the gas price is of Ethereum at the moment. And we'll go back into there before we jump back to that VCA. So you can see the costs here, standard 44, 53, and 57. So probably almost twice as high as where we got down to those 30s marks. That's teasingly. I think the lowest we got was 31 Gwei, and we can see that on the weekly table down below here. And so we've had a few red days. These red days are 100 Gwei now, rather than the 300 and 500 Gwei we were seeing. It's nice to be back down in these 30, 40s. Let's hope that we can eventually get back. Oh, we did have 23 Gweis in the 20s here. Forgot that we did actually reach 20s. Let's see if we can get to the teens at some stage. But very cool. And obviously the Pulsechain is going to try and make these even lower than these prices, so that's where it heads. And the price at the moment, 00037, basically almost 0000378. Let's see whether we can get that moving as well. Obviously we've got ETH going into the VCA here, so that's attracting bids as well. Let's go. This one is another bid from a fish, so we'll check this one out. There we are. So this is the latest one come in, 1.1 from a fish. And so that's gone in. They've got $378 back. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bidders in so far, folks. 6 bidders. Very cool indeed. Was that 6? I'm pretty sure that was 6. So 3, and yeah, that was 6. So very cool. All right, let's not get dizzy. Sorry for scrolling it too much. I don't want to get too dizzy there. Oh, I'm getting dizzy myself now. All right, so 0.84 Bitcoin. Oh, just under 1 Bitcoin to stake us so far. Very cool. We've got massive potential to, if that's 1 Bitcoin, let's do the math, folks, and see how much Bitcoin we might be able to get all up. So let's go do that. So 207 divided by 16. That's we could get 12 to 13 Bitcoin in there, folks. Oh, imagine if we sold it all out, 12 or 13 Bitcoin. That's an insane amount of mucho grandes. So really cool. That'd be pretty epic. All right. So what are we getting out? Yeah, that's pretty epic. Let's go back to the Axion dash. We can see we got 51. So that's what was that? 2.5 Bitcoin, something like that from the VCA we had the other day. So yeah, watch out for. Oh, yesterday was it? Yeah. So pretty neat. All right. Oh, that's the day before. Sorry. All right. Let's jump around. I was going to leave it on here as much as possible. Do you get a bit trigger happy when you're moving around these things? Alex K says gas was under 30 earlier. It was under 30, and Uni 3 seems to be more expensive to use than V2 at the moment. Fortunately, yeah. So V2, that's the case, but there are some new features. V3, sorry. So the pools have still got to move over, quite a few of the pools. But the cool thing about V3 is that it will tell you that there's better price in V2, and to kick back to that, and probably even V1 if that was the case. So that's a cool feature. The other thing is that you can sort of do limit orders on it, so that's cool. The other thing is that on so a limit order is basically where if you want to buy something, you can hit a price, you can do that, or sell. So they can do that. And then also the other thing is that you can enter the pool, and you can pick a particular pool range, which is kind of related, and target that as well. And you can set your own fee structure for that in the pool. So pretty cool. All right, 30 viewers. Great to have you all on. 30 viewers. Axion, grow, spread the word. Very cool. So we're counting it up here. This is an epic opening. I think we'll all be pretty happy with this, and we're just going to watch it grow through the night as well. There's 24 hours. We'll see at what hour if we can actually sell it out soon enough. Now the big deal about today's VCA is that it has a standard VCA 500 mil, but it has all the unsold VCA stuff from previous weeks that have just slowly flowed in to each Friday. If you don't sell something in one VCA, it goes to the following Friday, and that keeps accumulating. And that's why the VCA is at 2.12 billion. A standard VCA now is 500 million. They've been selling out really well. So this is an epic one. It's got basically 4 standard VCAs in it now, and so the more we sell out, the better. Yeah, imagine if we sold it all. That would be so bullish. If we get 50%, that's super bullish. That would be pretty cool. If we can get even 2 VCA solds out in today's mega, that'd be pretty epic. So we've had a very bullish week. The price is yet to follow the fundamentals, but like I say, it will eventually drag it along, as well as trying to squeeze that liquidity pool. And talking about that, let's quickly have a look at some of the key metrics while we're here. 268.5 billion total supply, 44.4 billion liquid. So we've probably got some whales come out there. I had to check that, but that's probably the case. I have to look on Etherscan to see that. We've staked 223, basically 224 billion. Very cool. And our stake percentage 83.44. So still staying up in that 83-84% range. Crypto rank 664. Total stakes 23,871. And average stake size 9 million. Now, whoa, average stake length has just gone over 2,200 days. That's really great. 2,205 days, so that's getting longer and longer. Basically 6 years. That's really cool. 6 years, average stake length, epic stuff. Market cap 34.91 million, and our share rate's just slowly going up every day. 1.1441. I think it's been going up by about 0.002 as getting added each day on average. So we're at 1.1441. Now the importance of that is obviously the earlier you stake, the better, because that share rate's basically going up, and you'll get more shares. And the more shares you have, the more of the rewards you get. That simple. It's all about shares, folks. There we are. So there's the auction again from that view. Let's jump quickly to the total amount. We've got so we're talking about shares. 531.5 billion shares basically. That's how many is total. So whatever shares you've got is compared to that, and that's your share percentage, and that determines how much of the reward pool you get every day. Pretty cool. We've got the big paydays coming up. Obviously, the 29th of October is 5 billion. That's going to be an epic day for Axion, and we've hit over 1.1 billion our max share in the max share club. This is a huge asset. So when we think about a lot of people staking this long, this is actually an asset to Axion, and it's a big one because crypto communities are after new projects, are after committed investors, and Axion has the most committed investors. We've got 101.35 billion Axion max share for 15.2 years. This is organic too. It's not managed, so it's organic people that are staking, and obviously we're up at 83-84% staked in total. That's a pretty epic community to have that, and people are very attracted to investors like that. So we are changing aspects of the game. We offer something special in Axion, in the cryptocurrency world, and IEOs and stuff like that are attracted to that kind of investor, not just the fly-by-nighters, the pump and dumpers, but the actual investors that are willing to stay in for the long haul. So pretty exciting. That's going to bring a lot more value to Axion, and obviously Securitas is the first opening salvo in that play, and a very important one for our own one, because they do a lot of regulatory works that's cross jurisdictions as well. And Axion does have part of its vision is to be a currency, a world currency, and so you need those pieces of the puzzle in place. And so not just as the airdrop and the IEO, fantastic for the individual investor who max shares, but it's also very important for the Axion project to grow and expand. And the team's got lots of stuff, and I think once you see all these pieces of the puzzle come together, you're going to go, OMG, I'm so glad I got into here. It's very cool indeed. So exciting stuff. We're at 88.54 wrapped Bitcoin. Basically almost $5 million at the moment. Obviously Bitcoin moving around a little bit, but that's pretty cool. And people have already taken out 62.7 wrapped Bitcoin, which is outstanding. $3.5 million has been taken out to stakers, and that's paid immediately. So you can withdraw that immediately too. You can let it just accrue up there. Very cool indeed. All right, so we're just watching it up there. We're 41 minutes in to the auction hour. This is the opening hour, 24-hour auction, of course. We're going really strong at 16.15 ETH. Very strong open there. Let's go to the chat and see what's going on. bags will hit the like, people. Absolutely. XDL's in the house. XDL's got a cool Axion merch channel. You can actually, I think on the Axion BTC.com, you can actually see that. So let's actually just jump to that now. We'll take a little second just out of our way to go to that. We're going to jump over to XDL's Axion merch store. We just go to the AxionBTC.com and you can get to that. Let me just jump there. I do have to do updates this weekend on the Axion BTC, but you can see that there. We're going to go to that and we're going to scroll down on the Axion official page, and we can find everything about Axion down here. Includes everything of all the social media, all the contracts and everything, all the audits, contracts, everything like that is there. The NFTs, you name it, it's all there. And then we've got the community page, and you can actually come to XDL. You can see Axion Community Promoter, Axion Apparel website, Axion Apparel Facebook, and Axion Instagram. So you can check that out. Let's go to the website just while we're here, because Axion L is in the house. It's if you want to get some Axion merch, you can come to this site here. Well, let's paste that in the channel as well. So Axion merch. Let's put that in here and check that out. Boom. I think I spelled that right. So you can go to that link there. You can see all the merch here. So you got all the stuff here. It's pretty cool. What to wear. You got the hats, t-shirts. You got your caps there, Axion. You got your mugs, Axion mugs. That mug looks pretty cool. Nice little aluminium finish or something like that on the edge there. Pretty nice mug actually. And cool Axion t-shirts. Bags there, gift bags, t-shirts here. Pretty nice indeed. Look at that mug. I love mugs. I love mugs. That's pretty funny. And lots of cool t-shirts. You got pullovers as well. Axion hoodie. Look at that embroidered hoodie. Pretty neat. And so you can check that out at your own leisure, and all the prices. So that's Axion. XDL is in the house at the moment in the chat. He's running this merch shop here, but pretty cool. I think I checked on this one. And look at a t-shirt, nice there with the Axion logos. A nice polo shirt with Axion logos, very cool. Yeah, what's hot? Let's have a look at what's hot quickly while we're here. Yeah, all these t-shirts, very cool. The light blue, it's pretty nice, and the black. I like the black. It's nice, strong with the Axion logo on there. What's that? Embroidered bomber jacket, very cool. Actually the model looks like somebody I know. It's just a joke. And then we've got Punkynomics unisex. Look at that, Punkynomics shirt up there with his Punky, the strategy and marketing manager. It's got a little dashboard. Let's have a quick look at that while we're on here, because that's pretty cool. Look at that. It's got the actual picture there with Punky on it. That's so cool. And it's got a little chart with the Goldilocks zone in it. That's hilarious. That's so cool. All right, so look at that. That's the picture there. Little Punky. That's cute. That's cute. That's so cute. That's so funny. Anyway, so yeah, that's all there. And you got some new arrivals as well. Tab on that, and obviously if you enter Relaxion at the checkout for 15% off your first order. So there's a lovely discount there, 15% off your first order, and really cool. Some stickers as well for Axion laptop. So lots of stuff, and yeah, different color mugs. I like this mug. This is a nice plain mug, but I also like this one with the little aluminium edge there, and they're very nicely priced as well. So nice work there. XDL on that one. And then there's some iPhone case as well if you've got an iPhone. So lots of stuff there, caps, and you can obviously track your order in there and all sorts of stuff. So pretty cool. I thought a great time to promo that for XDL, especially a lot of people are talking about wanting some merch. So there we are. Straight from a community promoter, which is XDL. So awesome stuff there. And let's go back to the auction. And before we miss any more, there we are. We're at 16, so we're 45 minutes in, 16.15. Very cool. And welcome everybody to Axion. Hope you guys enjoy yourself. Do subscribe, like, and share. We love your comments in the chat, so feel free to comment away. Let us know any of your experiences, whether you're going in today's VCA or not, all that sort of stuff. Just give us a heads up. Hope you're enjoying the lower gas fees. There's lots of news coming up, folks, so it is the quiet before the storm. We've obviously got the Securitants IEO coming up. Remember, the final day for max share stakers to register for airdrop and stuff is the 7th. So it's not far away. What's that? Less than I don't know how. Not many hours left. Maybe a day, is it? So yeah, something like that. So once again, check out that. All right. So let's go. Good morning from the East Coast is XDL. Good morning, XDL, says Alex and John Robertson. XDL for me, East Coast is Hugh Hien. But you're probably referring to US. Hugh Hien. That must be an American joke because it went over my head, unfortunately. So let us know whether that's an American joke. XDL says nice hang 5 or 10 or something. And yeah, there we are. Thanks for this plug, Superman. No, pleasure, and keep up the great work, XDL. Some great merchandise there. All right, so we're yeah, 45 minutes in. Very cool. Grab yourself a drink. We've still got a bit of time to go before we end the live stream and finish this opening hour. Big deal going on there. Let's check out. Let's go down. I think we've got something here. Let's go to the general chat, and we'll just see what's going on there just briefly. There's a lot of people there in the house there. Def Joe and all the rest of them in there. Superman blogger, getting out of the water, sharks are bidding. Superman, you crack me up, says Cripple. That's hilarious. I gotta give him a little one there, so it's pretty funny. And yeah, pretty cool. I wasn't actually watching the chat, so I missed that one. But Cripple's pretty funny, hilarious with that. So, or either way, I'm being hilarious. One of the two. So yeah, fun times. Don't forget, we've also got this Bali trip coming up. I'm sort of getting more hyped a bit about the Bali trip than probably most people that are talking about it. But I think it's coming in like Q4, Q1 next year, Q4 this year, Q1 next year. So we'll look out for that. And as people, of course, are getting all that Bitcoin divs, they'll have some money to spend on a trip to Bali, I'm sure. And people, I saw that in one of the one of the crypto newsers was finally starting to really talk, not finally, but they were starting to talk about $1 million Bitcoin. So watch out for that. The FOMO is truly getting in, but I think we'll get there eventually. Not sure if it will be this cycle, but we are getting bullish on that one. There we are. So let's actually go to the activity. I think we've got a bit more activity to look at. Yeah, 3.8 million stake for 15 years, so they're into it. They see the wrap Bitcoin coming in. Very cool. And that was that last bit there, 1.1 ETH. So not bad there. Don't forget, if you haven't seen Axion Today's show, you can check that out. They had Joel on there, the creative director for Axion. He's big news that he's gone full time now with Axion. That's very cool. That strengthens the marketing team big time, and his focus will be solely on Axion. And he's from the movie industry, a very talented guy, and so look out for that. It's going to give us a lot of great creative work as well as ideas into that space. Very cool. All right, let's go back to the auction there. So we're in the final 12 minutes of the opening hour, 24 hours to go, and we've got to sell out as 209. And like I say, we could do 12 or 13 Bitcoin and dividends. Imagine it. That's crazy stuff. So looking forward to that. It's like crazy. Yeah, so pretty cool. 209, and we're at 16.15. I say even if we got like 50%, like a billion sold out, that's 2 VCAs, standard VCAs, and that'd be pretty epic. So we're going to eat up some of this stuff very nicely. Yeah, once again, if you're going to enter today's VCA, you get a 10% back in wrap Bitcoin, plus you're going to get a historic rate. Look at that. Currently, at the moment, it's just over 10 million per Axion. It's like record high, and we've seen that this week that some of these rates will really be considered, in my view, like OMG, why didn't I get that back then? Because imagine in the future, price really starts to get that parabolic rise, and we get a few more. We really start to ramp up that demand. That would be really cool. The other side of it is that when the price does certain to rise, then whales are less likely to sell if they're getting the ROI on their income, and so that's also positive. But you've got to get past that sort of hurdle, that critical phase, to get to that other side. But there's lots of stuff coming up to help us get there. So watch the space on that. And here's the price here. Let's have a look at some of the indicators. So I think I actually moved the top one there. So this is the price action, what we call the price action in the chart. The orange ones are the Bollinger Bands, and they're just a way of tracking the top 90% of the prices and the bottom 5%. And you can see that at the top with the orange 95, bottom with 5%. And then the middle is the average with the red one. So those three go together, the orange and the red one. And you can see that we're below the average there in the Bollinger, but typically they like to reconverge back into the middle. Sometimes the Bollinger Bands can trend as well. We've got the blue line is the 100-day rolling average. Oh no, it's the 100 hours, so let me go back to the daily. That'll be a lot better. I thought I was on the daily there. So yeah, we're sitting above the average actually on the daily, so that looks a lot better. And we got the blue one is the rolling day, 100-day rolling average. So it just takes every 100 day, the next day it adds on the next day, etc. And we're sitting above that, very cool. And we're just heading on the middle there of the Bollinger Band plus the average. Plus on top of we're above the 100-day rolling average. Took me a bit to get that out, didn't it? But there we are. On the CCI index, we're looking positive too. We're above zero. Zero is a positive sign, so we're above zero, which is positive momentum. And also the blue line and what they call the MACD moving average is also, the blue line is above the signal line at the moment, and hopefully that will stay that way. So watch out for that. All we need is a nice little green day and get some further supportive stuff there in the TA. Obviously the biggest deal I think for Axion is the fundamentals, and obviously we don't need, if we've got more supportive large accounts like Wales and stuff are more supportive of the project, then that will allow us to get that real strong price appreciation as well. So that's but we've got big news, Securitants coming up, the IEO and the airdrop, and lots of other news coming up as well, which I'm sure we're going to feel very, very happy about. So very cool. All right, so we got final 8 minutes of the hour. We're at 16.15 ETH, very cool. And we had did I say 6 bidders? So very cool, and I think 3 of them were sharks. I think that was the way. So yeah, get out of the water, as Cripple says. Sorry. So yeah, that was pretty funny. All right, let's go back here to catch up on the chat. I think I got a little bit behind again. John Robertson, I meant we have East and West Coast here in Thailand too. West Coast is Phuket. Yeah, I've heard of Phuket, and more people will know that wonderful location. Yeah, I do know that one, John. Thanks for the clarification. And Sinners are winners. Hi everyone. I just bet 1.5 on the auction. Hey, congratulations, Sinners on winners. This is probably the most historic auction to get in on. So very smart one. That's a wise idea there. I have a question about upcoming auctions 10th of May and beyond. Say zero Axion. Does this mean there will be no wrap Bitcoin dividends for a while? No, they just don't populate until we get a bit closer to the period. That's the case. So don't worry about that. Those auction days will get populated. These ones here just show up zero for the moment, but they do get populated with Axion. So this one here will be 500 million, and this one 200 million, and so forth. So I wouldn't worry too much about all these. See, they're all just empty at the moment. They get filled up. I wouldn't worry about that. So at the moment, these are the 2 next ones coming up. These all have numbers. So yeah, hopefully that clarifies. There's auctions every day, so no problem. 200 million on a regular day auction and 500 million minimum on a VCA. We have 4 VCAs per week and 3 regular auctions. So plenty of wrap Bitcoin dividends coming up. There's auctions every day. All right, let me have a check out here. John Robinson, yeah, the Axion for those auctions are not minted yet. Absolutely. Thanks, John, for that one. And Alex K, I think the VCA auctions get filled up close to the date at the moment. They won't be zero, don't worry. That's right. John Robinson, but we'll get wrap Bitcoin 52 weeks times 4 per year for the next 15 years. So that's the idea. But as they're going to do a number of other tactics as well as the auction. So they're going to try and squeeze the liquidity that's in the liquid Axion. They're going to try and get that price rising. Once they do that, they'll actually reduce the sizes of the auctions over time, as the idea. Plus, there's deflationary tactics coming up in the future, including buybacks, NFTs, sell-offs of max shares, and all sorts of stuff coming up. So that's those things are in play as well. So yeah, pretty neat. Now you can look at Punkonomics. We've got 4 videos of Punkonomics on this channel, but Punkonomics has a channel on YouTube. If you go to the channel page on this channel, you'll find Punkonomics, and you can look it up, all the tokenomics, and it's got the inflation side and the deflation tactics, and there's a lot more in store about that, and so look out for that. There's also a lot of stuff that's probably not in those videos that's coming up as well. So very cool. I know that there's a whole ton of videos coming out over the next week, so watch out for that too on Punkonomics. Go subscribe, like, and share there as well. Also on this channel, recommended, you also see Axion today, so check out those videos. Lots of very strategic announcements put on those shows every Tuesday, Monday, Tuesday, so check that out as well. And yeah, get some merch as well from actually Al's merch channel on there as well. All right, so let's have a look at FBAM. I think we're up to there. XBAM. Morning, Axion Nation. Morning to you, and great to have you. And thanks, says sinners are winners. And freaking awesome. Can't wait to stake my Axion. Yeah, that's awesome stuff. So from a VCA today, when you withdraw it at the end, obviously if you've checked your MetaMask wallet, you would have got 10% wrapped Bitcoin back. I think we talked about that already. So that's pretty cool. So check your MetaMask wallet for that. And that happens immediately as you bid into the auction. You get that 10% wrapped Bitcoin back. The other thing is that obviously you're looking at the moment, you're looking at a record level amount of Axion per ETH. Look at this, 10 million. I mean, that's to be a record by my accounts. And so that'd be epic day for you to get that. So cool. The other thing is that minimum stake for VCA is 120 days, and a maximum stake is 5,555 days. And obviously in Axion, we have well over 101 billion Axion staked for 15.2 years or 5,555 days, and it's all the bonuses for doing so. So pretty neat. And we're going to check that out quickly now because I don't want people to miss out on that. So let's go to the announcements and check that one. Just a moment. So we're going to scroll all the way up to special promotional at the moment for max stakers. And also you get, as max share staker, you also get participate in the IEOs and the Axion Launchpad. So it's very important to remember that. It's a huge bonus, only going to get bigger and bigger. And the potential upside for launches are pretty huge. And if they're on TrustSwap, they do very well historically. So potential is huge there. So there's a special one on here in a moment. Your shares, your voice campaign. This is in addition to the longer pays better. So longer pays better gives you 20% more shares per year, up to over 300% for 15.2 years, which is massive by itself. That is huge by itself. That gives you way more shares by doing that. It rewards people that stake long. Very cool. But this is in addition to that. So this is a limited time only, ending May the 15th. And you can get 6% for 350 days, 7% for 700 days on the basic shares. So this is in addition to the longer pays better. So a massive amount of shares, and that will benefit you long term. There's limited time only, of course, May the 15th. And then for 5,555 days stake, you receive 20% bonus. So 10 million Axion becomes 12 million Axion. So pretty huge indeed. Very exciting for that one. And that's after May the 15th, that will disappear. So huge, huge, huge. And that's why we have been seeing a lot more max share stakers too, to grab up that as well. So very important to remember that. All right, so last 2 minutes of the opening hours, folks. It's been great having you all on. We're going to count this down another 2 minutes on the 24-hour auction. Obviously, we've got a long way to go. Be interesting to see the profile, and we'll be doing a close of this auction tomorrow live as well. So check us up on that one, and you can come back and meet all the good old friends in Axion on this live stream. And we're going to watch the close. This is the opening hour. We're going to watch the closing hour of the VCA tomorrow. So you can join us back in 22 hours for that one. And yeah, winners, you get more shares, longer duration, plus 6 to 20% bonus until mid-May. Absolutely, Alex. And Prana Om says, Superman, do you know what the special news that's coming soon in Axion? You're trying to get me. Prana. Let's just say that there's lots of stuff coming. How about that? There's lots of stuff coming. Cheers! There's lots of stuff coming. I know that we're pretty imminent for that Securitants coming up, but the team is full of surprises, this team. So we'll watch the space on that. That's all I'll say. We've got a minute to go. Counting down, folks. 16.15 ETH, $55,681 in there already. We've had 0.988 Bitcoin bought from that 16.1 ETH, and 85% of that, or 0.84 Bitcoin, has gone to stakers like you and me. $46,919. Pretty neat. And this is a mega VCA number 20. I love doing the 20, and we're just about ending this live stream. We're just counting it down, another 40 seconds to go. Hey everybody, thanks for all the great comments, all the great likes and stuff. Really great to have you on here, and catch me all again in 22 hours. It's not far away, and we'll do the final close hour, maybe 45 minutes, maybe an hour there. So check us on there. We'll see how it goes over the next 22 hours. But we have started off with an epic opening. I'm sure you'll all agree. Until then, we will catch you next time. I'll just read out some of these comments here. Patricia says, was listening to the show while taking a shower, just got out. That's hilarious, Patricia. You're always doing something while watching the show, but your multitask is amazing. So pretty cool. Check announcement, says Bob. Looks like we might have an announcement out here. Let's do this. Check this before we go. Oh, we have got an announcement. Oh, well, just lucky. Well done. See the community in the chat there, saving the day. Let's have a look here. Full version 3 post with technical details. This is about probably uni version 3. X is fresh hot off the press. Axion is always growing and developing. In the crypto world, this is a key to survival. You can easily determine the health and stability of a token based on its ability to innovate, develop, and react to market trends. The Axion team has been working constantly behind the scenes to identify problems, develop novel solutions, and implement those solutions in a way that will continue to propel Axion forward into the future. Love that stuff. That's why the entire Axion development team is excited to announce Axion version 3. Ah! That's huge! Axion version 3, which will usher in a fundamentally new way to running the Axion token on the Ethereum network. Let's read that one more time. The entire Axion development team is excited to announce Axion version 3, which will usher in a fundamental new way of running the Axion token on the Ethereum network. Awesome stuff. Let's get into this. Our devs started completely from scratch, rewriting Axion smart contract code entirely from the ground up. This new code implements vast savings and computational requirements that eclipse every other staking token on the network, which means much cheaper fees, faster processing, and less hassle for all investors, new and old. So let's read it one more time. This new code implements vast savings and computational requirements that eclipse every other staking on the network. Woohoo! Boom! Game changer, and which means much cheaper fees, faster processing, and less hassle for all investors, new and old. So that's Axion version 3. Axion version 3 is coming out. It's excited to announce. Pretty awesome. So Axion version 3 will operate entirely on the current token, meaning that all liquid and staked Axion will remain entirely untouched for all users. The only difference will be cheaper gas. This team delivers quicker transactions, delivers again, and the ability for the token to continue to grow and add new features without extra bloat. Woohoo! That's huge news. Awesome stuff. There is currently no set launch date for Axion version 3, though the development team plans on a Q2 release window. Very nice. So that's this quarter. So what's that? April, May, June. So very cool. The main reason we're announcing this a little early, woohoo, to support our community, Axion will keep all late unstaked penalties paused until the launch of Axion 3. That's very cool. If you haven't been able to get your stake out there, that's really cool. And we'll resume late unstaked penalties 30 days after Axion version 3's launch. Woohoo! That's cool. If you do not unstake your matured stakes before the 30-day post version 3 window runs out, all penalties that would have been accumulated at that point will be applied. So please make sure that you get your matured stakes withdrawn and inform anyone you know that has matured stakes that they need to withdraw. So that is ginormous news, folks. That Axion version 3 is out. That's going to offer super way cheaper fees, faster transactions, and a whole ton of new features and products, no doubt. That's super huge. You heard it here live on this. We were just about to sign off too, but we got that epic news. Very cool. I'm going to post that, and I'll post the link here to the big announcement. Let's go to Axion Network version 3. Let's check out this link and go for gold there. Let's have a quick check in the channel there. And yeah, I think I got a bit behind there. So we're checking that out. Let's go. I think we're got to make sure we went to the right page now. Let me check that out again. Here we are. I think this one. Here it is here. Woo! Yeah! So this is on the Axion Network version 3. Very cool indeed. Let's post that in the chat. Axion version 3 news. So check that out. That's in the chat there. Very cool. Let's go on here. So Axion version 3 announcement. That's all the technical stuff. Very cool indeed. Launch timeline. Everything's in there. Very cool indeed. So you've got technical details there. Version 2 code implementation. Entering the auction will drastically be reduced. Let's quickly go through the highlights of this. I think it's worth going through. We'll go through the preamble. Axion is always growing and developing an exciting world. The key is to this is the key to survival. You can easily determine the health and stability of token based on its ability to innovate, develop, and react to market trends. The Axion team has been working constantly behind the scenes to identify problems, develop novel solutions, and implement solutions in a way that continues to propel Axion towards the future. So that's similar to the official announcement. That's why the team is excited to announce version 3. So very cool. We've read a lot of that stuff. The best part of Axion version 3 will operate entirely on the current token, meaning all liquid and stake. So we read all that. That's very cool. Let's go into the technical details. The original version, Axion version 2 staking contract, struck takes up 8 words, with each word being 256 bits. And so this is the technical side of things. Each word takes up a significant gas in order to be processed into the Ethereum network. Our new version 3 stake contracts have been optimized down to a single word, so very cool, creating amazing savings and costs associated with the new stakes and withdrawing completed stakes. So that's creating new stakes and withdrawing completed stakes. This optimization brings an incredible 87.5% reduction in costs compared to version 2. That is outstanding. Oh man, that's so good. And then with version 2 code implementation, the original layer 1 contracts required significant code to be executed in order to bring layer 1 up to layer 2. This is why layer 1 upgrades were so costly, and even with the Gwei going down to 30, they were still up at that $60-$80 mark, which was still on the high side. With Axion 3, our team expects upgrading layer 1 stakes to now be only slightly more expensive than a brand new layer 3 stake. Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, that's a game changer for layer 1 stakers. I think I've got quite a few of those. Layer 1 stakes will be able to be directly and cheaply upgraded to version 3 stakes as long as that stake is not ended. Woohoo! Well, that doesn't affect mine. I think mine have all ended, but I mean, for those who haven't, that's really good news. With version Axion 3 entering the auction will also drastically be reduced. Oh, this is great too. This makes it so much easier. This is huge news. In the version 3 implementation, investors had to spend gas on 2 transactions entering the auction and then withdrawing their earnings, resulting in a 2 times 16-word transaction cost. Now to enter and withdraw from the auction will be 2 times 1-word transaction, resulting in massive savings. Provs off, that's really big too. That's super big. So just reducing all that cost overhead dramatically is awesome stuff. Look at that first one coming back up here, 87.5% reduction in stakes on the version 3 compared to version 2. That's really good, really good. So this is great news. The development team has created a brand new algorithm that entirely removes the loop function as well from the contract. As the first time that staking currency has been able to create a staking contract without needing to do a loop calculation. In the version 2 contract, in order to calculate the ending payout, it would need to loop or repeat the function for every single day of the entire stake. That was the big, imagine going back through every day like that. That's huge. If you had a 100-day stake, it would need to run a loop function 100 times. If you had a max share stake, it would need to run 5,555 times, which helps you to explain why they get so expensive, especially with the price of gas and stuff and the different kind of Ethereum code. So with our new algorithm, the team has optimized this entire process to just 2 lines of code, resulting in massive computational savings. Now all staking will cost roughly the same amount no matter the term duration. Woohoo! Every other popular staking token uses the loop functionality. That's right, they do. But Axion is the first to create in this new and unique approach, something that we are very proud of, and we're proud of you too. That's awesome stuff. NFT, this is really epic, man. This is super responsive, man. This is great. NFT functionality with Axion version 3 stakes will have the ability to return into unique NFTs. So this is huge too. NFT function. This is what we're talking about, the deflation stuff earlier. With stakes will be able to be ability to turn into unique NFTs, which can be stored and assigned to a stakeholder's wallet. So it will show up in your MetaMask wallet as an NFT. Pretty cool. In the future, these NFTs will be able to be transferred or sold, which creates secondary markets. Very cool. Or primary market for NFTs. There is no release date for transferable or sellable NFTs at this time. I think they're going to do that quite strategically. So we'll just wait for that later in the next phase. They like to do phases, and I think that will be in what they call a Goldilocks zone probably. So watch out for that. Additional code has been modularized, allowing for new and future development to be easily added to the staking contract. With these massive reductions in gas fees, additional development can begin to take advantage of the huge computational overhead from our optimized code. All right, so that's new and future development that's going to be easily added to the staking contract. So watch out for that. Easily added to the staking contract. What could that mean? What are the potentials that you could add on to staking? Think about it. What could you add on as like benefits and features? That could be epic, really epic. So watch out for that. Supercharged Axion certificate of deposits for sure. So that's pretty exciting stuff. Yeah, let's keep going for there. And launch time. So launch time. These new changes are exciting. The development team knows everyone will be eagerly anticipating a launch date. take advantage of these incredible new features. The team also wants to do it right, as any mistake in the code could mean catastrophic loss for all Axion holders. So the team pledges to do two things: perform independent audits for the code by running the auditing partners to make sure everything is secure, verified, and ready to implement, and obviously release Axion version 3 only when the team is absolutely confident in the stability of the new code. As such, there is currently no set date for version 3. The development team plans on a Q2 release window, which is this quarter. Very cool. In the meantime, to support our community, Axion is pausing all late unstake penalties until the launch of Axion version 3. That was due to run out on the 8th, I think, of this month, so that's only like a day away, a day and a half, so that's great. That's been extended. If you do not unstake your matured stakes before the 30th, if do not unstake your matured stakes before the 30th, post version 3 window runs out, all pennies that would have accumulated up to the point will be applied. So it's a bit of an incentive there. So please make sure that you get matured stakes and tell him what he asks. Huge thank you to the Axion community who believes in this project so thoroughly that they've staked over 100 billion Axion in 15 years. Axion is truly hashtag the better way to crypto. With Axion you can, and that's great. What a great announcement. Hope you guys all enjoyed that, and big provs up for letting me know that was on there as well. Let me go here. So Alex K says okay, so the staking contract modification, not the token contract. And very cool, says Robinson. Progress made by the devs. Holy smokes, 87.5% reduction in costs. Prana says it is epic, says Lambos. Absolutely. And John Robinson, new bid came in. Cheers, Superman, says Mr. Froz. Fantastic development. Would love to see that new code. Wink, wink, says Alex. And Sinners are winners. Cheers. Have a great day. Sense a new all-time high coming. I do too, John. I feel like that we got so much momentum. The price has certainly got to follow at some stage. And Prana bullish, absolutely. Let's quickly go to the auction. We've got another bid in there, so it looks like I'm not sure what that is, but we're up to 18.05, well into there, and we have extended this because we just got the epic news about version 3 coming up this quarter, and with massive, ginormous, almost up to 90%, 87.5% lower costs for some of the transactions and staking. So very cool indeed. All right, let's jump down to see if we can find that next bid. Yeah, so we had a shark come in, 1.9 ETH. The sharks are really in the waters, so jump out of the waters. I'm going to jump out of this live stream right now, and I'll see you on Discord. Hey, thanks everybody for watching. Another epic live stream. I'm sure we can all agree. So much happening in Axion. I'm sure the price will eventually follow, and we'll catch you in the next one. All right, peace out. Thanks for watching. And sleep well for all those who are northern countries who are, it's early in the morning. Sleep well, and we'll catch you for the live stream close tomorrow in about just under 22 hours time. And thanks Alex for the moderating as usual. Peace out.